The Pontiac Trans AM, a muscle car that made noise in every sense. Some cars just get you from point A to B. Others leave tire marks on history, and the Pontiac Trans AM did exactly that. Think of it like a fireworks show on wheels, loud, bold, and impossible to ignore. Here's a slightly deeper dive into how it earned its legendary status. Born from the track, the Trans AM debuted in 1969, built by Pontiac as a high-performance version of the Pontiac Firebird. Its name came from the Trans AM series, tying it directly to motorsport roots. Only about 700 units were produced that first year, making early models incredibly rare today. It wasn't designed to follow trends it set them, said automotive historian John Gunnell. Practical tip: if you're eyeing a collectible, first-generation Trans AMs are among the most valuable. The 1970s peak muscle and style. The Trans AM really hit its stride in the 1970s. With aggressive styling, shaker hoods, and powerful V8 engines like the 455 Super Duty, it became a symbol of American muscle. Even as emissions rules tightened, it still pushed out impressive performance over 300 horsepower in some models. Burt Reynolds famously loved a car's personality, saying it felt like more than just a machine. Practical tip: models with the Super Duty 455 engine are especially prized by collectors. Hollywood turned it into a star. The real game changer? Smokey and the Bandit. That black and gold Trans AM became an instant icon, pushing sales to over 68,000 units in 1979, the car's best year ever. Practical tip: Bandit style editions remain some of the most recognizable and desirable today. The 1980s shift: tech over raw power. As the muscle car era cooled, the Trans AM adapted. The 1980s brought sleeker aerodynamics, turbocharged engines, and digital dashboards. It even gained TV fame through Knight Rider, though that was a modified Firebird. Performance dipped early in the decade, but rebounded later with quicker acceleration times. Auto journalist Zabasir noted the car evolved without losing its identity. Practical tip: 1980s models are perfect if you want a balance of classic looks and vintage tech. The final chapter and lasting legacy. By the late 90s, the Trans AM came back strong with LS1 V8 engines and bold styling. The final model rolled out in 2002, marking the end of the Firebird line. Despite its discontinuation, the Trans AM remains a beloved icon in car culture, with values steadily rising, especially for rear trims. Some cars fade away. This one didn't, said collector Jay Leno. Practical tip: late models 1998 to 2000 to offer strong performance at a more accessible price point. Final thoughts: the Pontiac Trans AM wasn't just transportation, it was a statement. From racetracks to movie screens, it carved out a legacy that still echoes today. Because some cars don't just drive, they leave a lasting roar behind them.